Hello, and welcome to my channel. If you've not seen me before, my name is Lisa, but can go by Lisa or Lise, and I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. While this game may be suitable for children, my streams are not. They're for more mature audiences, so please do keep that in mind as you watch this playthrough. Also, of course, too, if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, enjoy! Welcome back to Pokemon Shield, and of course, last time I did lose the Nuzlocke. Well, we're back, and we'll see what we can do. But before we go here and fight our very good fight, I'm gonna go ahead into the wild areas and unveil the wild areas that I haven't had access to. There we go. Oh well with that. Even though I was completely jumbling up words. And I know I'm probably covering some of it, but up here, and then down here, though some of this is going to be probably also a little bit grindy, so I can find more mons since we have that freedom now. But I may cut that out, and then I'll just come back once we're back up here and trying to be the very best. But I hope that at least for the time that it was, that the Nuzlocke was fun to at least see, and we'll jump into a new one soon enough. But until I return with possibly some new mon. Alright, and we are back, and while I did explore for a little bit, we did get at least one new mon here. Right down here, named Boom. It was a Ghastly, but then of course evolution occurred. Thus, we now have a Haunter. But the leveling worked out a little bit for some, others are still a bit behind, so we're just gonna try and see what we can do. The team is basically the same, with some alterations. Yes, our wonderful Granny Smith has evolved. My bad on not doing it sooner. I completely blanked on where to get the apple and didn't even think to go back sooner, though I should have. So, the matches will begin shortly. Please ready yourself and head to the pitch. Okay. What do you mean? Pitch? Like this? I assume yes. Okay. Got it, so they take everything else out. This hasn't happened before, and I've never seen it happen, so that's why I'm like, why did they tell me to just go here? Okay, that makes sense. So, I'm only hoping this is... oh right, I'm only hoping that this is the decent outcome for the team. We have Gigi, Sob, or Granny Smith, D, Lizzie Pete, and Big Cat. So again, similar to whom was here before, but others have made a return from the dead. Dun dun dun! So, let's go and try this again. Or sorely get KO'd, but yeah, unfortunately, no other new mons. That also I really wanted. But ladies and gentlemen, we're already at the second match of the finals. Okay, interesting. So it places us here. Okay, that's fair. Of the 4 remaining challengers, which 2 will be left for the last match? If you're just tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, we witnessed quite the surprise during the finals here at this year's Champion Cup as the former Gym Challenger Bede stormed the stage. But Liz was having none of it. This year's top challenger made quick work of him before washing away gym leader Nessa. And now to take on, here comes gym leader Allister, the boy known far and wide as the silent, school-aged star. Okay. Was not expecting to just jump in here, but that was very kind of the game, so don't have the right one out first, but that's okay. Allister, you look well. Do I? I remember you. I knocked you out not that long ago. You were the strongest gym challenger I had. Or so I reckon. We should do battle. Okay. So back at it once again. We do have 5. They're just so good. And we're so not ready. But here we go. Either way. Shaken. Everyone's looking. I want to hide, but I'll fight. That happened last time, so exerting the pressure. We definitely can feel it. Okay, so it has all that information. So of course those are, that would be 2. Yeah, those would be, but you're not, so, I don't remember how I did this at all. Let's hope that you don't have a move I think you do have, but you might. Let's see what this does. It does a fair amount, but Rock Tomb, yeah, that's kind of what I'm afraid of. Just a little bit. For other mons. Let's try this again. Oh, Shadow Punch though, because of course. But that's okay. I'll survive it. And Dust Noir is fainted. So 1 down. And then level up for Gigi and Granny Smith, which is cool. An Energy Ball. Oh, it's a grass one. So the user draws power from nature and fires it at the target. So this may also lower the target's special defense stat. So haven't actually seen, of course, the or at least these moves, even though I do have my own as well, as it were, but of course for sword. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one out. So we've forgotten Withdraw and have learned Energy Ball instead. Then we got Chandelure coming out, so I will switch Pokemon here. And we're gonna go away for Sob. And then we're gonna fight. That is for Boo. And Chandelure is out. Of course, a little over, but it is fire. D is now 49. I don't actually know. We'll stay. But of course that would be, but I don't know if you're gonna do any moves, so protect, right? This has happened before, this happened last time. So then we're gonna try this again. And see if we can do it. Do it to it. Okay. Right, you have that ability, which of course is very strong. Again, I'm surprised you don't use it beforehand. Little T up there. I just don't think about that. So I made this mistake before, I guess, too. Let's try this, and Giga Drain again, of course. Good thing we swapped. So you're good. There, little teapot, aren't you? Let's try to see what this will do. Protect again, huh? Yeah, figures. Miss. Protected. Thinking about camping. Good on us, huh? But there we go. And thus taken out. Level up for Sob, 59. And then our Persila here, which I really don't remember what I did, but let's see what happens. Beautiful. Let's see if we can still crunch here. Yeah, okay. So that worked. And then a level up for Lizzie Pete here. And then the final Mon here as well. But, So those are, I mean, not you, but not you either. You're the only ones that actually have a move. And we're gonna hope that we can stay. So, my very last Pokemon. How lonely. How frightening. Because we know what's gonna happen. So we're the same level though, so that's fun. You're faster. Gengar, Gigantamax, Swallow, everything, and Darkness. Here's what happened last time too. I definitely swallowed the team into darkness 100% of the way. But our Carnival is here and ready to go. Just thinking about it, Bug is like, there's no way I'm going in there. I wouldn't want to either, to be honest. But now, if only we were cool looking too, huh? G-Max Terror, and I did not read the rest because I was getting confused because I was saying the other word. So, effective. No longer escape. So, red, super effective. Special defense spell. I'm gonna play it smarter. Use it. Used it too. I mean, that was obvious. I could have gotten the PC to have done it sooner though. If only. It could have worked. Cause I only use it once. I'm gonna use Max Darkness on me. That's fine, and a critical hit, huh? Cool. We're gonna use it too. About the same, which is kind of funny. But while the special defense does drop, that was it. And now we're just back to normal fun size, as it were. So just to be on the safer side, since of course the computer does it once, and we can heal as many times as we possibly can before we totally get taken out. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna get hit with a sludge bomb. Okay, now we're gonna hope for the best. Ozupede avoided Hypnos, and we're gonna get the crunch in. And that was that. So this time, 100% victorious. Level up for Granny Smith. And maybe my mess kept me from seeing just how strong you really are. 8,640 for winning. Instead of dropping in shame and defeat. Angelis has done it again. What a performance. She sails right through. Grams. That was ace. Did you give it your best out there? I'm mad about strong trainers. Our seemingly unstoppable challenger is headed for the final round, but who will she meet there? Will it be I pass on a Dynamaxing Pierce or the Dragon Lord himself, Ryan. The next match will decide it, so don't go far from your screens. These are the results of the second round. Whoa! Ryan gloriously defeated Pierce. Who could have seen that coming? Sis, you shouldn't be forcing your way here. Can't read. Sorry, Lise. I thought my bro could get revenge for me, but he lost to Ryan. Ryan. Trying to keep up with saying the name the same. But it's all good. You look so sloppy out there that people are gonna think we're both weak because we're related. You got it wrong, sis. Ryan's just as strong. But I was able to show everyone in the audience how amazing a proper battle without using Dynamax can be. Alright, I get it, but that's exactly why I wanted you to win. I still thought it was a brilliant battle though. I'm counting on you to win, Lise. Got that? I'll be cheering for you. Sorry to come in for a chinwag just before the final match. Ryan's waiting for you on the pitch. We're looking forward to a right good battle. Changed the voices in the middle there, but if only it was that smooth to begin with. But it's all good. As I said, too, that Ryan would have been pretty difficult. Ryan. Still messing up. But we're all healed, and of course, it's gonna be the same type of battle, so that is double with elements. And we're gonna hope for the best with those elements. Though I don't remember what we're whom. If I have to swap again, I will, but we'll see. We'll go with them, and we'll go in. But I do wish it was Pierce. I think that would have been cool in this stadium setup. Granted, they could just say that you can't either. That would have been cool. But here it is, the last match of the finals. Who will earn the right to challenge the unbeatable champion Leon? Will it be the brilliant rising star challenger Lise? Or will it be the only trainer that champion Leon calls his rival, the tamer of dragons, Ryan? I'll just keep changing it. You're really something else, kid. You've made it all the way here. I guess that's why the champion himself endorsed you, yeah? Leon's my rival, and he chose you. So, I've got to just prove I'm better than you if I'm going to beat him. I've reworked my whole team, and now we're all geared up for one-on-one battles. Alright. You might be thinking that you beat me once already, but if you think I'm the same Ryan you faced during the gym battle, you'll soon regret it. I totally forgot he switched it to this, which is still interesting too. It's just been too long, hasn't it, buddy, for you to be out here? Okay. We got the same kind of energies going on. Of course, it's only 5 too. We're in a drought. Nice and toasty. That's drought. I guess the sunlight burning and something else. So, still the same idea though with the status effects all around, but okay. And we're around the same levels with the lower 50s, so that's good. Oh, we're gonna start falling asleep. We grew a little bit sleepy. Let us swap then. And thus we'll have Sob come out. And body press, gong squish. Pretty strong, I will say, but let's see if we can get our little snipe shot out. Choo. And thus the Torkoal is gone. Then we'll have level up for Gigi and a Big Cat, but we got Magnetic Flux that Gigi would like to learn. Let's see. So they use your Mythically Expanded Field, raises plus or minus, but I'm going to pass. That Big Cat. Ooh. Fedora. I don't know. Like, I know what it looks in, yes, but don't know what type. But I should know which type technically given, but I don't have much. Yeah, that wasn't gonna do much at all. Thunder. Oh, thank goodness we avoided the attack. That's good, that's good. Would this be good, or we'll have a move? I don't know. That was only one, and then would Granny Smith be up for this challenge with all these levels? Don't know. Sunlight has subsided though. It would be hard. Okay, we got Muddy Water. We'll be okay. It was rough, but critical hit. Stamina. We got Earthquake making contact. And then who's gonna come out? Tornator. Trying to think. What would be best to handle this? For whom? I think this would be dangerous, but I kind of want to do something here, so we're gonna see if this works. It's going to be a little sad, but let's go. So 2 Nervous Seed berries. I don't think they seem to have any berries though, I must say. They've been pretty good. Forgot to get, honestly, more of those. I'm going to use a turn to restore. Okay. It didn't work. Okay, so still counts that we have gone. I guess it was probably from the other fights that we've had before. I just didn't remember. Hadn't been too long. That's what I figured, and yeah, okay. So that's what we're gonna do. So that actually worked in our favor, because an attack could have occurred. Alright, same move. But it didn't work, so we're definitely going to do this. But now it will, of course, do its thing. It was super effective. We'll get this. And 2 level ups. We got Granny Smith to 46 and D to 50. Wants to learn Brave Bird. So that's what I don't like about this move. I think I stayed away from it. I think. We'll see what happens. Who knows if I'm going to use the move or not, but make it interesting. Forget Peck and we learned Brave Bird instead. And of course now we have Flygon, which really is always the one that throws me off. Let's just first stay and then we'll work from there. Because don't know what it does. Okay. But it still keeps us here, so. We got Sandstorm, which is what I figured was gonna happen first. Since again, the elements gotta change it up. Let the winds blow, stream forward, Sandstorm. Levitate, so that's what I thought. Wanted to actually see it happen. So... of course not you, and then you're all sort of kind of there. Let's try then. And see what happens when we take out D here, and... the Nervous Team, the berries, and you used Earthquake, but of course we are flying as well, so okay. Fair enough. Liked how that turn of events happened, and... let's see, we got Crunch coming at us. It's gonna take a bit. Okay. So the Brave Bird definitely worked. Okay, Crunch again. We're good. And Flygon is out. And now of course we have our big A building. So let's go. We want to see this big building, don't we? Of course we do. You do realize I'm the great Ryan, right? I'll be the one to beat Leon, so first I'll beat you. Roll a dome. And of course we're gonna do this, and these are basically, yeah. Of course you're gonna be faster. Bring the storm, my partner will send everyone in the stadium flying. And of course get your picture in a sandstorm where you can't see yourself, but that's okay, right? The building is here! This beautiful war cry. And then we'll go ahead and do our very normal Dynamaxing, but it's fine. Because we look mighty cool as well, technically. I think. And we got steel spikes coming at us. But that's fine for them. Defense rose. Ours will also do the same. And of course we got our Max Quake. Somehow we are good and safe, aren't we? Okay. And then of course the sandstorm has luckily sort of subsided. It's kind of good, kind of bad, I think. And let me actually double check this one. Yeah, it's always interesting with them. We're gonna go with this. So Max Knuckle will come at us. Not much. And thus attack has risen. Our defense will rise. And this will be that. Now won't it? The building is gone. Goodbye. Tiny, tiny building. Back to the Pokeball. We'll get the XP level up for Lizzie Pete, and level up for Sub. And that was the final battle here. Yay! Losing in the finals is pretty rough, but I suppose I better take a quick shot to remember it by. 8,800 for winning this battle. Challenger Elise seizes victory! My lovely Pokemon and I have become much stronger than we were before. But you just blew right past us, beyond anything I'd imagine. I'm still pretty young myself, but it just goes to show that there's always someone younger coming up, reaching further than you ever dreamed. And you've got your whole future ahead of you. Keep up the momentum. Prove that Leon's not unbeatable. Number 7, Challenger Elise has achieved a dazzling triumph. The trainer who was endorsed by the champion. Sorry, can't read today. I'll just... The trainer who was endorsed by the champion will now face the very man who endorsed... Wow. Wow, we're just gonna keep going. This is the result of the final round. Again, can't talk today. Endorsed. There we go. Alright, the big moment's finally here, eh? I came just to cheer you on, you know. Still, it's not easy picking sides. After all, it's the showdown between my big brother and my rival. Who should I really want to win more? That's right, you sell 'em, Cinderace, you sell 'em. Right, you reckon I should cheer for Elise too, don't you? Heck yes. Couldn't agree more. After all, we did start this thing out together way back in Postwick. So you better beat Lee, you hear? Okay, dang. If anyone can beat the unbeatable champion, it'll be you, mate. I mean, I like that Cinderace believes in me, but... Goodbye. Of course, it could be the other two as well, but okay. So, we're all good and healed. Have you? I don't know exactly what is bound to happen, but think some shenanigans are bound to happen. So we'll just go out to the pitch. And let's go ahead with these shenanigans, shall we? What's up? Just out on the field with some wind blowing, no big deal. Where is it coming from? Who knows? Magical. Hi. The tense, still air on the pitch. What? What still air? And the exact opposite from the audience, cheering and yelling. I guess it's probably from the audience. Let's be real. They're both fantastic, wouldn't you say? But remember, the audience is also a bit cruel. They want nothing more than to see one of us lose, after all. It can fill you with fear knowing that, but I absolutely love pushing past the fear. I love giving it everything I've got as a trainer and seeing my team give everything they've got to seize another victory. It's the greatest feeling in the world. I can't get enough of it. I can feel my partners itching with anticipation inside their Pokeballs. We're going to have a real champion time. I'm the Galar region's champion, Leon. Me and Charizard and all the rest of our team will use all our knowledge and experience to crush you completely. Thank you. Wait! Hold on! Hey, look at the monitor! What's happening? What is that on the big screen? Hello there, Leon and Lise. Just letting you know. I think it's time I brought up about the darkest day, for the sake of Galar's future, of course. But I'm a bit of a pickle. The energy released by the darkest day is too much for us to contain. What? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry it's come to this, but it's you who forced my hand, Leon. You refuse to listen. What did he do? Angry. Lee! Liz! That video stream. That was from the Hammerlock Stadium, right? What in the world did the chairman do? I don't know. But everything he was saying yesterday, did he really pull this crazy stunt to solve some problem 1,000 years in the future? I've got to see what's going on. I'm the champion. I have to go. I should have realized what the chairman intended to do before it came to this. I'll take responsibility for now for fixing this mess. This is the real champion time. But Lee, you're terrible at directions. What if you get lost along the way? I want to help my brother, Lise. I've got to. But I can't even manage to beat you, so what sort of help could I ever be? You can help. Just try. But what? What can I even do? Hold the phone. The chairman was talking about the darkest day. That's that thing where the sky went all dark once, ages and ages ago, right? What does he mean? He's bringing that about. And where did we even hear that name? Back in Nuzlocke, the statue of the hero. Oh, sure, let's go. Because we're totally paying attention. But that statue of the hero Monostoke. Sonia said something back then, didn't she? Though it turned out to be wrong since there were actually 2 heroes and all that. Still, those 2 managed to bring an end to the darkest day with the Sword and Shield Pokémon. Sonia thought the Pokémon might still be sleeping somewhere though, right? We should try to find them, Lise. But where to start looking? So back in the Slumbering Wheel, back home in Postwick, maybe in Sir Chester. We're gonna go with the Slumbering Wheel. That's it, Lise. I'm sure it's got to be the Slumbering Wheel. That illusion you tried to fight off that day. It must have been one of the Pokemon that are supposed to be sleeping there. Let's go back to the Slumbering Wheel. If we're lucky, we'll find something that can help. The story, the lore. We can't go against the champion just yet. Somehow she's just been standing there this whole time. Huh? Listen, Hop. Ugh, I completely forgot about the championship match. What are you 2 doing here? Hi, Mom. Haven't you been watching the news at all? The tournament is off, Sonia. Chairman saw to that and to sending the entire region into a state of havoc. Huh? What? What happened while I was researching things on the Slumbering Wheel? Well, for starters, there's a great black storm or something hovering over Hammerlock Stadium. What are they calling it? The darkest day? It's thrown everything in disarray. Still, I'm sure we don't need to worry too much. The unbeatable champion will be able to take care of everything, won't he? Hold on a tick, ma'am. Did you say the darkest day? Darkest Day is the name for the black storm that nearly brought the Galar region to ruin in the ancient times. So, what are you here for, Lise? I'm here to start the Darkest Day, the search for the Shield Pokemon. We're here to search for the Shield Pokemon. I suppose if the legends are true, then the Sword and Shield Pokemon should be able to prevent the Darkest Day from coming to pass. They should be just what we need to beat back the Black Storm. Okay, here, take this. You should head to the Slumbering Wheel. Wow. Now the adults want our help, huh? I'll catch up with you once I'm done looking into something that's been bothering me. Yeah, 3 max revives. Heck yes. And off we go. Back here. And I love how our mom is so supportive. All that matters is that you do what you can. You become a fine Pokemon trainer, after all. Very supportive. Ready for this, Lise? I wonder if we're about to head straight into a wall of fog again. Not that it'd bother us now. We've both grown loads stronger, and so have our Pokemon. Going into the forest after Wooloo that day? That was the start of everything, wasn't it? A legendary beginning, really. I reckon whatever we're about to see will be pretty legendary itself. Let's head in and add another page to our tale. So, it's our tale now, not just Pop's, which is fantastic, but also, I really like this part of the game, I will say, because of course, I do love both the legendaries here. But before we begin that quest and journey to seeing if we can find them, I'm going to take a short little break. Alright, let's go ahead and begin our quest and journey through here. Now, last time when we went through here, we were stopped. And sure, we went a ways, but this time we get to get a little further, which is exciting. So let's see if we can definitely do that, and also maybe run into different mons that we haven't seen before as well, which is also pretty exciting, I will say. And hi, how are you? So there's one exciting mon, there's another, and what is this? Glimmer and shine, a full restore. Another gigantic friend here. Is it up here? Yes. Okay. We got a mental herb. An item to be held by a Pokemon. The holder shakes off moving blinding effects. To move freely, it can be used only once. And then does loop, right? There's another item over there. Yikes! Oh no, 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 no. Okay, let's continue here. This way. And oh no! Just kidding. We can do this. Ta-da! Hi friend. We got a life orb. An item to be held by a Pokemon. It boosts the power of moves, but at the cost of some HP on each hit. Right. And then you're blocked. That doesn't matter, I forgot, because you have to worry about those mons. And was there anything else in the water? Doesn't appear to be. So we're good on that front. Nice. Now, let's see if we can get to the other side for that piece. I always get lost. Pretend I never went that way. Okay. Dun dun dun. Weren't you just a little more round than I expected? A little bit. Alright, we got level 45s out here. What even were you? I don't remember. Super effective either way. We're good. Alright. Oh. Oh. It's this way, huh? Or am I just... I'm getting confused. Never mind. Don't mind me. I love getting lost. It's a pure habit of mine. So I went in a circle, is what I'm trying to get. Right? And then, did I go this way? With that, I saw. But then this way... yes, I'm repeating just to recap my own mind. Yes, went that way to go get that one. So then... Did I want to actually just go this way? Still. Big questions. Because then... This is where I probably would have gotten lost. And this looped around this way to picked. But I went the other way. I totally got this. Figured it out. So we'll cross here to get it. And also that shiny. Elixir. And here we go, TM Phantom Force. For 86, that is. The user vanishes somewhere, then strikes the target on the next turn. This move hits even if the target protects itself, because aha! Gotcha from behind. Sneaky, huh? But we'll go here and around to get this Smoke Ball. An item to be held by Pokemon. It enables the holder to flee from any wild Pokemon encounter without fail. So this is what I was thinking of. For an item. Oh, wonder what this could be. But, I never remembered where I even got it, I just knew I had it. So, there's that. But now we do have it, not that we really need it for any fear of that, but bit of the, tag that we have right now, too. But here's Hop. What's with the fog? It's even worse than the first time we came here. Is it though? Because last time we couldn't get this far. To be fair. Buddy. Okay, now it's intensifying. It's because you said something. But look at friends. Hi. Wild. Oh no. They really are here. The Sword and Shield and the Shield Pokemon. I knew it. I don't know. Where'd they go? Hey, where are you going? We need your help over here. You two? What in the world are you doing? What do you think? What? Come off it, Sonia. You must have seen that, right? Those Sword and Shield Pokemon. They were right in front of us, but then they disappeared into the forest. Hop, you really sure you haven't lost the plot? There was no one here but the two of you. What? Then, were those just illusions or something? Listen, I dug into some literature from the other regions, and I finally found something. Mentions of the Sword Pokemon. I don't remember how to pronounce them. Or at least this one. Zacian and the Shield Pokemon called Zymanzinta. I probably butchered those. I'm so sorry. The writing said that those two Pokemon were born somewhere beyond the Slumbering World. Some time long, long ago. Did they really? Sonia, thanks for digging into it. Even if it's just an illusion or whatever, we did manage to find the Pokemon again. Maybe the Sword and Shield that those two used to carry are still here too. So, what say you now? Okay. And that's all that's there, so we'll keep going. And further down we go. I wasn't sure where I cut, but this part's really pretty. Of course, it reminds me of The Legend of Zelda and where the Master Sword would be found. Would you take a look at this, Lise? Now, that's something you don't see every day. This piece definitely looks like stuff from the legend. Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. See that, Lise? The Sword and Shield. The legends really were true. Yeah. As we walk up, we just took it. Who cares? You obtain the rusted shield. It is said that a hero used the shield to halt a terrible disaster in ancient times, but it's grown rusty and worn. That settles it. I'm taking the sword. I should try to see what would happen if I went up to it, but I don't, because I don't remember what happened when I played sword, but it was just probably defaulted anyways, right? Because that's how it works. But though, wow. Would you really look at the state of this thing? It seems like it might fall to pieces if you so much as look at it funny. I don't know if these old rusty things will really be able to stop the darkest day, but... well, I guess it can't hurt to have them along. Let's hope they bring us some good luck. Yep, just stealing some property, no big deal. Maybe the Pokemon themselves really are still asleep somewhere. So it seems we're on our own if we want to go help Lee. This is all the help we've got. Alright, buddy. You have fun. That's super pretty. Let's go. He disappears. Who knows? And then... as we keep running back this way. Where did she go? Weird, right? But we're actually gonna go back to Hop. Because until I don't remember what, if anything else you say. Okay, there we go. That's what I thought. So, what'd you say, Elise? Want to grab a flying taxi to head right over there? So let's go. And let's get out of this gloomy forest and fly to Hammerlock. So, that's like your quick travel versus spending some time. Of course, it's cool that you can spend time. You don't have to go all the way back. What was up? Well, if it isn't Listen Hop, it's a real shame the things have turned out the way the things have turned out. You make it all the way to the championship match, then something like this has to happen. And Chairman Rose thinking that the energy pouring from the darkest day would somehow be the key to saving Galar's future? It all seems a bit mad, if you ask me. I can't follow at all how that's supposed to work. Well, I don't care if I'm up against the darkest day or the chairman or whatever. I'm going ahead. I'm off to help my brother. Okay, bye. And he's gone. That Hop never changes. Always in a rush about something, isn't he? The key is that no one's been harmed. We, gym leaders, worked together with the city's Pokemon, and we've got everyone evacuated. And you're fixing to help our champion? To save everyone in the Galar region? Of course I am. That's where I'm going now. We're gonna say, of course. Our greatest ever champion and the greatest ever challenger, along with her fiercest rival, all teaming up against the darkest day. I almost feel sorry for it. Go on then. Our great challenger, into Hammerlock Stadium with you. At least finally, again, the adults are letting us help and just go forth. But oh hi. Wait, you pacing? This is Gym Challenger, you must help me. You must help. Yes, I read it twice. That's fine. She must probably say it twice too, right? I mean, please help me. My Pokemon suddenly Dynamax for some reason started running amok in the stadium. Mr. Ryan was able to subdue the Dynamax Pokemon in stadium, but if other Pokemon also Dynamax and go on a rampage, the underground power plant could collapse. It would collapse. Mr. Rose is down there right now. I know this is selfish of me, but I must beg your assistance. I want you to head into the underground power plant and stop Mr. Rose. Mr. Rose has awakened a Pokemon known as Eternatus. Apparently the energy emanated from its body is what causes Dynamaxing. At this rate, all the Pokemon in the Galar region will Dynamax and go berserk. If that were to happen, please, you must save Mr. Rose. You can take the lift over there to reach him. I've enlisted the help of the champion's younger brother too, but who knows what is going on. So intense. Dynamax Pokemon rampaging. Can't talk. Miss Oleana is losing her cool. Everything's been turned on its head. Please, you must help Mr. Rose. And you? Challenger Elise. Up above, the champion is facing the darkest day. Yes, the lift will take you to the underground power plant. Sweet! So let's go. And here we are. Here we go down. Top is there, but everything's all cool. And dandy. Sword. Yeah, let's not talk top, let's just go. And what do you plan on doing, Gym Challenger? Stop the darkest day, helping the champion. We'll go with top. Pardon? What are you talking about? There's nothing to stop now. We've already brought about the darkest day, or should I say, the ultimate Pokémon, Eternatus. Must I explain myself? From your perspective, I suppose it must seem that I am doing something terrible, but I don't expect you to understand. But I must provide the Galar region with limitless energy to ensure everlasting prosperity. It is my purpose, my duty, my destiny. That's why we've been giving the wishing stars to Eternatus. Surely you remember the red light that caused a ruckus around Hammerlock? That was part of our experiments to awaken Eternatus. You must understand. I can't let you interfere with my plan to protect the future of Galar. Whoosh. So we're in a fight with, of course, the chairman himself. But we're challenged by Marcocosmos Rose. And Escavalier is here. Now, I don't know if I'm also pronouncing the other Pokemon's name correctly, so I do apologize. But this was also what I was thinking of, and very nervous about having this battle with the Chairman Rose. And I did know that was effective against this Pokemon, so luckily it's all good. You're pretty tough, yes. Entirely too tough. Don't you think something? Because I can't read fast enough today. But Clink Clan. I probably still butchered. Ling. There we go. And of course we've gone against this one before, but we got Wild Charge coming at us, but we're okay. Again, Rocky Helmet coming in. Damaged by the recoil as well. So we can kind of see which mons, of course, the chairman has. And we got some level ups though. Granny Smith to 47, D to 51, and Big Cat to 60. And Berserker. Gonna stay here. Hopefully we can hold out. So cute, aren't ya? Okay, only a little sad, right? But level up for GG. 53. And we're going to stay still, but I probably should heal. I do not like this Pokemon though. Ferrothorn? I probably didn't say that right. But oopsies on purchasing things and stuff, but that's okay. But I didn't actually remember the mons that Chairman Rose had. Of course, I just happened to have Lizzie peed out first. If we didn't, I would have swapped though. For sure. But also, luckily we're kind of in the same leveling here with the 50s. So that's good too. Oh, living on 1. How could you? Ouch. Okay. Keep doing it. We're 4. That's probably what kept it alive on, now that I think about it. Is this gonna be enough? Okay. It is, unless the chairman would want to. Of course, we're gonna get hit by the barbs. But has fainted. Luckily, we didn't encounter anything else. We get the level up for Lizzie P to 56. Then, of course, Kapuraja is out on the field for us. since we did know this one. Oh, huh? Down to my last Pokemon. This isn't looking too good. This is the only one I remembered, too. But 57. Now, of course, we gotta do this, right? 30 and 10. Whoops. We're just gonna hope. And we are faster. So that's good. So maybe this wasn't so bad. Who knows? I mean, I don't think I would have had a Mon. So probably would still be all bad. But unless we survive. But I'll show you a move that'll hit so hard you'll something because I was too focused on what I was messing up on. My bad. But it's so hard that I would lose. Let's go with that. For sure. But Kapuraja is ready for our attack, yes. With Max Flare. Of course, not enough. 57. And it's harsh, the sunlight shall be. Whatever sunlight is happening here. Got Max Mindstorm coming at us, though. And thus, of course, the field changes a little bit with the getting weird. And we're going to assume that I can still go first. And yes, we can. And thus, Kapuraja is taken out. We are victorious in this one. And we'll get the XP. Almost another level up. Beautiful. Happy music plays. Ah. Slap, slap, slap. I'd forgotten how great Pokemon battles are. It's been so long since I battled. That sure was satisfying. 11,400 for winning. Most impressive list. I wouldn't expect any less from a challenger endorsed by the strongest champion ever to grace our beloved Galar region. I really do wish I could have seen the championship match between the two of you. And I'm terribly sorry to have ruined the whole gym challenge and everything. It's too bad, but it can't be helped. In order to solve the energy issue as soon as possible, we awakened Eternatus, but we couldn't control it. The champion came to aid me, even at the cost of abandoning the match. Indeed, just like a knight in shining armor, coming to rescue a princess from a dragon. I do tend to ramble on, I know. I love to make speeches. But I think I can stop talking now. I think the champion should have captured Eternatus by now. If you're curious, you can take the lift up. And I trust you'll be going too, right, Top? I certainly hope losing to me didn't discourage you too much. Go on now, both of you. Go see how our champion is doing. Discouraged? You don't get it, do you, Chairman? Neither me nor my Pokemon are anywhere near giving up. We've learned how to be strong thanks to the gym challenge you organized. So there. But yeah, that was that. Of course, this was probably the chambers that the Pokemon was residing in. Unfortunately, trapped, being used to experiment. Here, the wishing, looking like stars. It looks like just chilling. Different sizes though, so that's pretty strange. Me, but nothing really is actually chilling here. And of course I won't stop you. Head up via the lift if you wish. Very strange. But in either case, let's take the lift in just a bit. Alright, Lise, I'm ready for anything, are you? Give me a moment. Yeah, we have no idea what's going on up there. Be sure to really be really ready. So yeah, we can actually head back out. Wrong way. And like 100% leave. Like nothing's going on. Even with it again being dark out here and such, and we can go here. We can heal up and get things, so again, it is really nice that we're not forced, but it's also kind of funny with pacing. That is, of course I could have just gone, but as I mentioned, go here, I'm here to buy, and with the monies, let's get some more. Because splurging is my favorite thing to do. There we go. And that's not a big deal because we can also sell things and get more monies, but let's head out. And then back in. With also the creepy music happening. Forgot to mention that. But what else? Do you have anything? Oh no, Eternatus is... Oh, Mr. Rose. I'll leave them be. I won't bother them, but I was curious if she had anything else to say that was different. Alright. Of course. Wouldn't expect anything less from my rival. Now come on. We've got to help Lee. And just magically we've taken the lift and we're here. But of course, here's a nice big friend. You came to help me in spite of the danger. Thanks, Hop. And you, Lise. You two really have grown tremendously. But no need for you kids to worry. It seems like some power of Eternatus's was keeping my team from Dynamaxing, but we've had a champion time all the same. Charizard and the rest of my champion team members have really worn Eternatus down. Yep. Now, if I can simply catch it in a Pokeball, we should be able to get this madness under control. Then everything will be back to normal. So watch this. It's going to be a real champion catch. Now, why would you use a Pokeball for this thing? Come on. What? What? Has learned nothing. Nope. How could it happen? And of course, Charizard protected the real ones now. Didn't, Charizard. So pissed. I mean, you couldn't even put in a luxury ball. So Eternatus has appeared. Now this battle, on the other hand, I would have been like, well, you know, it was fun. It was a good time, but we got level 60, of course, and it's Dragon, and that's kind of all I remember. But hey, we're here. Let's go. I don't exactly actually remember how this went. Right, you got Flamethrower, thanks. I really don't. That was rude, though. Still with the flamethrower, huh? We're still good. Okay. But interesting defense fell. Forgot about that part. And I don't know. I don't think this Pokemon is actually going to be the one. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. Let me just try some things. I mean, we've got Flamethrower. I kind of want to see some other moves just to see what the set is. I'm sure Eternatus got some berries. There's the Dragon Pulse that I was expecting. Not very effective, but still enough. I don't think this is gonna do much either. Because of course, faster is what's hurting us now. We can't get the move first. Critical hit. And a defense, but still only yellow here. Oh right, I didn't organize them, and I still got the wrong ones because I was looking at them and then oops, I got the other ones, but I also forgot to reorganize them. Two different things. My bad. I know how to read. I was literally staring at it. Now you want to put that out. You know that was stronger, game. You knew it was stronger. Don't you lie. Okay. That was a risk still staying out, to be honest. I thought the flamethrower was just gonna hit anyways, and then I was just like, okay, fine. We'll have to try a different one. I don't know actually how much further we can knock you down, or even what you're doing. Are you floating? Or levitating? Still pretty strong. You probably are. I really don't remember how this goes. Is this too much? If it works, just your Dragon Pulse again. Yes. Oh, but 9. Living. Okay, please tell me this isn't gonna... And again, I don't remember. I mean... I know what's supposed to happen. Let's see. Dragon Pulse still. 17 with a critical hit. Hey. Okay, am I really supposed to try anything? Let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we're trapped for now, but we will be able to. This will probably be bad. We're not looking so hot. I may have to, do the thing on where I will have to let one fall or two fall for this. Is that all the way? Nope. Okay. Flamethrower still. Okay. Are you gonna use flamethrower again, though? That's the next question. So we're gonna use the Steel Wing, hopefully. Yes, you will. We're not fast enough to dodge it. 21. That's all I really had. I knew that was actually gonna like really work, but there we go. But what's happening? Super pissed. Soren. What have we done? We have created the darkest day. We're horrible. Where did my backpack go, though? Now that I think about it and looking at the character, I don't think I noticed that before. I mean, Hopspot is. Did it really get blasted away? Did it get taken? Oh yeah, this is doable. I mean, Hop looks real ready. Revy's looking too. A little upward is more accurate, but here we go. Yeah, you can do it. Wow, it's huge. Let's take it down together, Lise. So this is where it mattered for what Mon was first, but it's okay because we still have, of course, access to our Mons. They magically healed. And of course, this is like when you're going against them in the dens. But at a much smaller scale. Now, another bit of this too is that other things will happen, so we'll see. But this is not great. Can't use moves. What? Can't use any of my moves. Yes, we can't. Storing this energy. Mysterious, we can't. I forgot, we found the Sword and Shield and the Slumbering Weald. We did. Storing energy. Lace, use the shield. It might be old and rusty, but you've got some use it. Oops, but there's got to be some way to use it. Okay, yes. So, you got it. Leave it to me. We'll just say I got it. What's happening over here? No. They have awoken. Mysterious. And music change. Now, I don't know how they became so gigantic either, but it's fine. Alright. So of course the Pokemon will take what we took from them magically fused together, thus giving them powers of sorts, I assume, to be what they once were and look all nice and healed, like they haven't been tattered like before. From battle, I presume. And let's do this again! Shall we? Just maybe. So. Exerting pressure. And let's try this with feeling. So, you're faster. Use that howl for boosting attack. And for the double as well. And of course for Zamantis. And its own. And of course we got Light Screen coming out for us as well. This is kind of what they're gonna do. And then we got the Max missed it on the pronunciation, but that's okay. The double actually survived, which is a cool time. Of course, attack has fallen, but the double is just a tiny little tap, but damage by recoil. Hey, looks like we can use our moves now, thanks to Zacian and Samantha, that is. Zacian? Zacian? I don't know how great it would be to stay. I'm also kind of scared of getting hit, so... Okay, this one's one of my favorite moves. Love the way it looks, it's so cool. And of course, does the most. Like we're here just doing like little bits. But then of course here's the man's move. Whee! Boom! I still think the sword is cooler. And then whoosh. Everything has been nullified. Max flare on whom? Oh good, good. But pretty strong. And being super effective, and thus the sunlight is harsh. But double coming out again with the little bit, but damaged by recoil, but still hanging in there. Got into the yellow. I mean, this won't really matter. As long as we don't have anything hit us. Bashing. Boom. I just also those stance. Explosion in the background. That was a critical hit. And then... will you have a critical hit too, buddy? No. But that's okay. Again, nullified. Max Wyvern? And it's on us. That's okay. The attack has fallen. Again with the double, but we're in the red. Somehow still living. Of course that did nothing. But it did do that, so it wasn't entirely nothing at all. So we'll just stick with this. And... so this would have been fun to see how we would have handled this in terms of Nuzlocke, but jinxing it, but not too bad I would say, because we got the legendaries on our side of course too, and Hop, but just like that. Boom. But it could have gone a lot differently. This is it, Hurless. Now try to catch Turns now. Oh my gosh, we get the ability to use any Pokeball we can and want to. So I don't know what I did last time, but oh no, can we even catch it? Oh no, I didn't get any other ball. No. Okay, good. We have a luxury ball. We're gonna put in a luxury ball because that's what this beautiful mon deserves, and not a normal Pokeball. So you could. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Because of course the luxury is for aesthetics. If we really wanted to care, it's more like, ah yes, ultra. We also put in the heal ball. Gonna get some love for the heals, because we just dealt a lot of damage. But to make this scene real cool, and less classic though, this scene, is it gonna work? Or is it gonna bust open? And man, does it feel bad when they bust the Pokeball in those dens. But no worries here. Easy catch. What? Whee! Victory! GG's. But, what's up, though? Was it that simple? Why done? Which, 3 days later, looking nice and refreshed. So Chairman Rose turned himself in then? Never thought I'd live to see the day. He awoke Eternatus and nearly caused a catastrophe for the entire region. You reap what you sow, I say. I don't know about you, but I slept like the dead. Everyone's still talking about what happened, but at least things are back to normal now. We really did defeat Eternatus together with Samantha and Zekian. And still, Lee's, well, he's being Lee, insisting on having a champion match with you today. It's a bit much, isn't it? You sure you up for it? I'm not even too sure about him. He was out cold and hurt pretty badly. And, oh, oops. was out cold and hurt pretty badly himself during all that mess. I thought I read it wrong, but it's all good. I do understand how he feels, though. Feels like I've been waiting forever to get to see you and him face off in a serious match. So, come on. The match will be at Whiteown Stadium. Where else? Yes, where else would it be held? So... let's step out here, because I don't exactly remember what happens when we step outside, but I guess we're good. At last, the final match, Challenger Lace, let's go, whoop whoop. And then, of course, we can take this over here to get over to the other side, yes, yes. We can. And... figures itself out, put us there. We got there! Strange. But the final showdown, this is exciting. Hey, it's Lise! Yeah, that's right, Team Yo. I'm cheering for you both. Show us a good match. And... yes, so after all that, and after all that story, we actually get to go on and fight. And win, but... here's our big old buddy here, just hanging out. But Poison Dragon. Oh, that's what I was missing. I was like, I know it's Dragon. What's the other one? Happens a lot more than I would like, but great times, you know, they give you this Pokemon that you could totally have on your team. I did not do that when I played, I promise. But the Dynamax Cannon is the other move with cross poison. That so yeah, I think those two are the only ones that we didn't see. Didn't mean to hit that, but here we are. However, with this, of course, we just caught it and that was that. Let me see something here. I don't think I actually did this, so... how do you feel? Okay, so we can. So, in spirit of... oops, the Pokemon Nuzlocke, we will name, of course, this Pokemon. But alright, so, for Eternatus's nickname, we've got Skyworm. Heck yes. Done. For now on, this Pokemon shall be known as Skyworm. You're right, that does seem to fit better. Nicely done. And we're good. So, we'll go ahead and pop out here. Well, it's all good. Now, go on. Show us what you can do. Strong and noble. Liz is the best. Until, please, can I have your autograph? Sure. Challenger Lee. Woo! Louise, let's go, let's go! I can't tell who's going to finally win. You made it all the way to the championship match. You can't lose now. You have to win, Lise. You have to beat the unbeatable Leon and bring a new era to Galar. AKA, win the game! Oops. Pokemon that are asleep are easy to catch, but did you ever want it to be even easier? Well, the Dream Ball will make your dreams come true! Have your Pokemon use Hypnosis or Yawn to put that opponent to sleep and then give it a try. Pokeballs are just full of surprises, don't you think? So, pretty much the same dialogue, but just thought I'd show. And why not talk to the ball guy pretty much one last time before we go into the final match here. But... I think I'm okay with the team. I'm still debating. I think I'll be okay. And I know what I just said, but now I'm just like losing confidence. Also, I think the levels are okay. The only one that's lowest is definitely Granny Smith. I also almost forgot that I didn't actually buy what I would want to buy, so let's go ahead and do that first, and then we'll re-enter and then have a good time. My bad! And this time I'll buy the actual things that, I meant to first and foremost as well, just to have them around since I do like to use them. That's fine. So, oh no, the monies! But it's okay because we can also sell items. But also, do I... Any of them? I mean, we could give him one. Or should only be used once. We do have a little bit of this, so we can use this at least to get closer. I am not sure exactly where we're going to be placed. But level 50's better. What I mean by placed, of course, is where the levels are going to be. This. I'm gonna give this to you just because I think. These are. Just thinking of anything else. Oops, forgot about these at the bottom. I mean, if anything, just to have, because why not? So they're all holding something. Because why not? Alright. Let's go. And what do you actually have to say? This is the final match against the champion, the championship match. Are you ready to face Leon? I'm ready to beat him. I still need to get ready. Then change into your uniform and head out onto the pitch. Different. And just like that, we magically end up here. So let's go, Lise. Leon's our champion. Okay. For sure. And we're basically locked in here now, too. Now, granted, I don't actually remember his team, except for, of course, Charizard, and of course he's gonna have the one and only Gorilla Boom. But after that, have no idea, didn't look it up, so we're just gonna go in blind. Listless, beater champion, don't give up, Lise. Wow. My motions, but we see a Vulpix and a Munchlax, and I don't remember the little one in the stands. I don't think I ever paid attention to them before. It's cute, especially the Vulpix. Or Vulpixes and then the Munchlaxes. My matches are always sold out, but this, I've never seen a crowd this wild. Everyone knows what you did for us this week, Lise. They know you're the one who caught Eternatus and saved the future of the Galar region. I mean, excuse me, the Skyworm. Or excuse you. A real hero who battled alongside the legendary Pokémon Zacian and Samantha. I couldn't have dreamed of a better challenger to help increase my winning streak. Now that I've seen just what kind of strength you possess as the greatest of challengers, crushing you into the dirt will show everyone just how strong their champion truly is. Come on, Lise, let's make this a final match that'll go down in Galar's history. No, a match that'll change Galar forever. We're gonna have an absolute champion time. Okay. Apparently I'm gonna be put into the dirt. And for sure. Let's go. Yeah. Hit your face. And whoosh. So cool. And of course 6 Pokemon, so what levels? It is one of our duties as a champion to get the crowd fired up. Read that faster than I needed to, but 62! Oh, we're so good. This is gonna be sad. Super effective hit. I'd expect nothing less from your team. Whether they one and the same. Stance change. Right, I forgot about that. So blade form. So shadow ball. Wub, 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 boom. Do I risk it for the biscuit? I want to risk it for the biscuit. Slap him. So super effective, yes. One down. And then Rhyperior. So this is of course an evolution, which of course comes from trading. And Rhyperior looking ever so fine on this fine day with a level 64. We're gonna get our snipe shot out. And it worked with one hit. Super effective. And then, ooh, almost level ups. Dragapult. We'll stay. A very cool but interesting Pokemon. As an addition, will you have a move? You will. Thunderbolt. Oh, brother. We're still good. Aiming for super effective hits is a surefire way to claim victory. Okay. That would still be bad too, huh? Dang. I kind of want to heal the Sob, of course, too. That's good. I don't know if there's another move, but Ripen for us is going to kick in, and we'll get a little bit healed for the leftovers. Which fits. I'm just not sure when I'm gonna have another opportunity. But we'll see if this was worth it. That's what I was afraid of. At 23. So that's good. At least we didn't get taken out completely. Is that what you are? I don't know. But we won't let you yet. I'm just trying to think of what... I mean, I didn't think this would work. Maybe the steel move. For the other ones, I don't think would work. Let's see, though, what happens. So, Big Cat here. No, I'm not saying the Mons. I'm trying to see if I can figure this out. But we got Dragon Breath again. Because we did switch. Okay. A little bit better this time. Let's see what we can do. Shadow Ball, so still faster. Of course. We're still living. Defense will rise, but at what cost? That worked. Dragapult has fainted. We'll get the XP, and everyone levels up. Big Cat to 61. LZP to 57. Sob to 61. D to 52. GG to 54. And Granny Smith to 51. And Rillaboom is gonna be out and about, so... Unfortunately, I have not healed you all that well. but maybe this will be okay. We'll see. But hi. How's it going? Good, I hope. I don't know what kind of moves you have. You can totally take us out, but I'm at least going to try to get a move off. We are not faster yet. Aha, we are though. So that did not work on us. So, defense fell, but don't you sleep. It's not sleepy time. No, since we have this. We're just gonna heal. I know it may be a waste, but Endeavor now is on us. Was hit by the rocky helmet. That was good, but it's a little scary. So we're also just gonna heal again. Used a full restore too, because why not? But good he used it here, I think, because could be used at another time. So why not? So now we're equal, essentially. But we're gonna try this again. Knock off, so again, still faster. Luckily that was just that. Rocky helmet again. And then got that. We finally took out the Rillaboom. Goodbye. Not that it took too long, but Haxorus. Oh. That's tough. Let's see here. I kind of remember, but I kind of don't. But swapping. Okay, 2 Never Steep Berries, Mold Breaker. I at least want to try at least to get one move out, hopefully. Nope, Outrage is gonna get us first, darn you. But not too bad. Could have been worse. And of course I got damaged by the recoil, which was to be expected. So I'm gonna use this potion here. And then what are you gonna do? Outrage again. Okay, somehow you're gonna get confused. There you go. Because you get stuck and due to fatigue. Who knows if that's actually gonna kick in? I know that when some of the mons have been that way, they don't really stay that way. You're gonna hit yourself? Huh! Awesome. That was fortunate too, because it could have totally worked the other way. Let's try this. You are faster, so let's see. Again, double hits in the confusion. That's amazing. Oh, so close. Let's see if we can do this. You're gonna hit yourself or you're gonna hit me? Oh, it took itself out. Oops. Sad times. Now, of course, Granny Smith has leveled up to 52. We have our final one. But of course it missed because, yeah. So we're gonna switch Pokemon here. And hope for the best with this one. When not, we got backup. Which was kind of the hope. And hi. I'm not having finished a champion time here. I don't want anyone else to finish me. We got Charizard. 65. So of course, we gotta do this. And they're pretty much all the same minus those. So Yes, I understand. We're faster. So that's pretty cool. But Sob will be here. In a beautiful form. Whoosh. Beautiful cries as well. And I'll show you what Charizard can really do. It's Gigantamax time! So of course, the one and the only Gigantamax. Charizard here. Beautiful calls. Still calling, but it's all good. And we got Max Geyser coming from us though, from our finger. And pretty good hit. Super effective, and it will be raining now. But then, what do you got? So max overgrowth. That is strong for us there. 23 living. The terrain will change a little bit there for the grassy-ish terrain. Grasses to the heels, that is. So kind of funny how that works out. Can I get it though? Yes, I can. So, with one hit more, the Gigantamax Charizard is out for the count. And with that, we get our XP, level up for D, and we have won. Yay, yay! But he's happy. My time as champion is over, but what a champion time it's been. Thank you for the greatest battle I've ever had. Sorry, cut myself off. 15,600 for winning. And we'll see what comes up next. With this champion of a time. Just thinking about it. There we go. So you know how to use those. Ultra Ball. But yay! Congratulations, Lise. You've been the unbeatable champion, making you the new champion of the region. You've become a first-rate trainer, alright. I offer you a heartfelt congratulations. Wow! And now that you've grown so strong, perhaps it's time I started looking ahead myself. It's time we adults started working on improving the here and now for the sake of all that's to come. And you, Lise, what you ought to do now is believe in yourself and your partner Pokemon and keep on battling ahead in order to create that bright future we all hope to see. People of Galar, here you have it, a new legend born right before your eyes. Your champion, Lise. Woo! Bet you can't wait to see what kind of future a kid with this kind of strength might bring about. I sure can't. Let's watch and see what she can do. Shh. Yay! Endgame. So yes, that is the end of the game. We will still go in for a little bit so that I can show you all some other bits and pieces. But it was fun to play. I'm sorry I couldn't get through the Nuzlocke and actually win through those means, but I'm still glad I showed the end and hope you all enjoyed the end. Because this is still a fun game, as much as I gripe about story not being really present. I liked it a lot. And it probably had to do with coming from Let's Go and having the Pokemon up and above the overworld, which is a really, really cool thing, I think, for Pokemon. Granted, encountering, though, like shinies, for example, I can understand not seeing over the overworld is pretty exciting, but I also like seeing the overworld too. But the game is not entirely over. There is still some extra bits that I will show and also have started for the next time. And then, of course, after this, we'll take a short little break from Pokemon, but then we'll jump basically right back into Pokemon, but taking a far step back into the past, so to speak, and play Let's Go Pikachu. So, again, will be the same Nuzlocke rules. Do my best to run into Pokemon that I can't see in the overworld. Again, they're a little bit easier in this one, I feel. A little bit harder on the other, but we'll make it happen. And of course, we get to have the joy of using a Joy-Con and not the Pro Controller, so it's gonna be a lot of fun as well. And I'm excited for that one. But as we also noticed there, possibly with the credits there, it's really cool to see the voices for the Gigantamax. Because of course we didn't quite see all of the Gigantamax, at least for the base game, if you will. Because of course they've kind of added other Gigantamax capabilities for some of the mons. That is, even for the starters. But gotta love all the sponsorships. Can't forget that, and thank you everyone. Or as Mario would used to say, thank you so much for playing my game. Can't forget that one though. Wooloo rollout. The end. Or is it? Now, is it gonna boot me? Yeah, it booted us. So, this is actually different. This music is the same, but we'll see in just a moment here that when you enter the game, we have our champions! Woohoo! So any of the Pokemon that you used, of course, to defeat the unbeatable champion are now in the title screen. So super, super cool. And then, yes, we are in our uniform at this time, which is also pretty funny. But that's not the case. You can be in your fancier attire, if you will. But ooh, what's that? Why is it showing that? And it's all nice and shiny and bright? Oh, what could it be? But here we are, magically in our room. Let's go, Eevee. Let's go, Pikachu. Yes, we are back at home. Beautiful Switch. It's a brand new telly. Your mom bought it so that you could use your game console. I don't think I've read that before. Heck yes. Thanks, Mom. I don't know how they're talking to each other because I don't see any wires, but heck yes. So, of course, if you choose the other character, the male character, you get Pikachu, and then Pikachu, but you get Eevee as a poster. Because, of course, but of course. Ding dong! What is this? Congratulations, champion. Here, I've got a little something for you as celebration. Master Ball! The best Pokeball with the ultimate level of performance. With it, you will catch any wild Pokemon without fail. But we'll be probably using the Master Ball, not gonna lie. Just putting it out there. Professor Mongolia, why you didn't have to come all this way? After everything Liz has achieved, it's really the least I could do. The wishing stars that make Dynamaxing possible are parts of Eternatus. And when Eternatus is awakened, Dynamax energy flooded the entire region. Because of that, Dynamax Pokemon were popping up all over, causing trouble across all of Galar. But Liz and her friends came to our rescue. The Dynamax phenomena has long been an important part of the Galarian culture. I hope everyone will use the power of Dynamaxing correctly in the days to come. So, young Lise, please do what you believe is best. Thank you for the wise words. Poor Professor Mongolia. It seems she's quite bothered by the chairman's actions, since she helped carry out so much of the researching into Dynamaxing for him. Okay, and then that was that. It's a weird cut, but totally forgot about it. And the Master Ball's guaranteed to catch any Pokemon in one try, right? That's amazing. I bet you'll run into a Pokemon that'll deserve such an amazing Pokeball one of these days. Oh, you know it, Mum. And how are you, buddy? Good morning. Now you're wide awake and ready to eat all the noms, or catch all the snoozes. Probably most likely. So now here we are though, going out. Explore to your heart's content is basically the to do. So one little bit to do is we're going to go over here to Hop's home. And hi, just barging in, don't mind me. Just, you know, doing what's best. What's this? There's a Pokeball with a Charmander in it. You read the letter attached to the Pokeball. If you're reading this, Lise, then I'm leaving this special Charmander to you. Let's have a real fiery battle again soon. Best, Leon. Ta-da! So yes, you get a Charmander, because it's not just any Charmander. Lizard Pokemon. From the time it is born, a flame burns at the tip of its tail. Its life would end if the flame were to go out. And yeah, they have that as the description, yet here we have, in, of course, the animation and so forth, that it seems to be the case, and of course the battlefield can turn rainy and all that fun jazz, but we'll forget all that. And yes, by of course still fashion, we gotta give this Charmander a nickname, and thus is named Appy. And I guess we'll add you to actually the party too, even though we probably won't be able to see much leveling happen, but we're gonna send them up as is. And whoops, I actually forgot to show. I'm ready to head out to the next part. But yes, the Charmander is at level 5, but also I forget that it's at the top because I'm in this screen. Dun 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 dun! So that special X right there, of course, means that it has the capability of not just, of course, the regular Dynamax, but Gigantamax. So that's what makes this Charmander so special. I would talk to all of you, but again, I have a mission. That was first part of the mission. The second part of the mission was, of course, we saw at the very end there that we kind of have a little bit of a little something something back here. So let's go ahead to it. Because also, I think we have some things that aren't necessarily for us, but are for us. As I run through. Oh, I keep on doing that, don't I? Because that's not it either. It's this way. No! 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 Okay. And our mystery encounter is, of course, you, wheezing. But it's all good. Let's see if we can run. We couldn't get away because we're so small. Oh, we're gonna totally get wrecked. I should just put a thing out. I'm sorry, Appy. Poor little thing. Aren't you? With your 47. You just want to cause chaos and havoc, don't you? And I completely forgot you're at the top, too. I'm a horrible Pokemon trainer. Because I also have this. Wait, it's here. I will amend this chaos that I have caused. AKA, 1, swap, and 2, do this. So I did this way long ago. I know that sound is great. We're gonna do this, first of all. Then secondly, do this. And then thirdly, whoops, wrong, because I forgot the exit completely. Go back here. And swap, because, yeah, there we go. Fantastic. But that's just in case if we have Appy out again, we will go ahead. Oops, I forgot I was running this way. I was getting all turned around again. Oh my gosh, no! And, be able to get escape is what I was trying to get out, but wow. I'm so good when I'm in a forest and get lost. Let's see if we can do something. But my bad. Ooh, so close, but yet so far. Ow. Not enough though, buddy. Ba-boom. Pulse that water. Get that Corviknight out. There we go. Just wanted to let it play after all that transpired there. But Appy is now level 18 with Smokescreen learn and wants to learn Dragon Breath. Let's see here. Yeah. It's pretty easy to get the levels at this point. Especially like this, so that's why I decided to also fight this one specifically, because I didn't want to fight the other one, otherwise the points wouldn't go correctly. And wants to learn Fire Fang. I usually take these out anyways, so still as per usual. Learned it instead. And yay! What's this? Appy's evolving? Hell yeah. Dun 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 dun! So now we have Charmeleon, just like that. So as much as, oh no, level 5 is a little bit like semi-daunting at this point, it's pretty easy to get them higher, and then once it reaches a certain level, then it gets a little harder to grind, but earlier, it's all good. So, Flame Pokemon. If it becomes agitated during battle, it sprouts intense flames, incinerating its surroundings. A much nicer part. Low, I guess, if the tail were to, well, unfortunately get put out. The same fate, now wouldn't it be? This way, and not that way, because that was the item. We're trying to make it all the way back here. Oh yeah, and you can totally use your bike, by the way. I didn't say that before, because I don't like using the bike. But here we are, back where the Master Sword should be, and I love... Didn't mean to walk out. I didn't know the line. Thought it was a little bit more forward to do this. I love the way that the lighting is in here. Also at this point. It's really pretty. When it's all fogged up and everything. But also seeing it like this. So mystical. But hey, looky-loo. Dun dun dun. What up? Well, Liz, what are you doing here in the woods? What about you? Truth is... You say you felt like something was calling you here. Mate, that's pretty uncanny. I've been thinking, you know, maybe the reason Zacian and Zamanta chose a place like this to sleep was because no one ever comes here, and it's so quiet all the time. True. Oh, but I hadn't had the chance to tell you. Congratulations on your victory, Lise. Honestly, Lise, I never thought I'd manage to beat my brother. The greatest champion Galar ever had. He was undefeatable, till you came around. But it's actually still pretty hard to believe. Really, you're amazing, Lise. So amazing, maybe that I don't even realize just how amazing you really are. Lise, do you think... Would you be up for one more battle? Oh, grab up. Oopsies, I also forgot about this battle. I'm all thinking about like the true other part of this. But yes, we will. Why? Be sassy. Because I want to feel for myself the strength that defeated my brother, the greatest champion we've ever had. Come on, Liz. I'm ready when you are, so just say the word. So yeah, you're forced to battle, but it's funny. But, okay. So, I think... Even with this little one right here, and I guess these little ones right here will be alright. But also, before I begin, I will recover some bits here. This about a little bit over than I meant, but it's fine. And I'm going to also... Oops, I keep on forgetting that. Swap. Here. Up here. Okay. So what's up? This will be a serious battle. You're ready for that, aren't you? Of course. This is it. Yeah, get your face in there too, buddy. Slap, slap, slap. Well, I forgot to do a thing too. But we got 6 mons to take out. Oh, shaking with intense feelings of a 59. So not too bad. We're going to do a little bit of an earthquake here, but of course you are faster with our... Ow. Double edge coming at us nice and strong. Defense will rise, recoil will kick in, but more level ups for Appy here. And Sob is 62. He wants to learn Hydro Pump. Took you this long, didn't it, buddy? But that's okay. I will do this. I know that's lame because now all we have is just water moves, but it's not a big deal to me. We got our pretty bird out here, so... Sounds weird. I don't think I really have anything great, so we'll stay. Hi there. Woo! Thinking about camping. Of course, no effect, but not very effective. What was with you? It's nothing really. I mean, that could work. Thought about... About the electricity. Always think about the other, the poison, but I forget about the electricity. Well, that's not gonna do us any good. We must be faster or you. Let's find out. Okay. So we did get the poison off at least. And then we're going to go ahead and overdrive. But use dive again. So we're gonna miss. So that's fine. Getting hurt by the poison. So I always forget, I think I had another electric move with this one, but gonna get hit. Damn. Should have remembered that. That's fine though. I kinda did, but kinda didn't. Level up for Appy. 23. We are going to swap, but I'm also going to revive. So we're going to swap to you with Corviknight. That's fine. Surely we can survive. Goodness. What? And we just use Max. Good, we have some. That is, of course, we got them. I did not keep any of the ones I had before. We're gonna have a Brave Bird coming at us. Whoosh. Pretty strong. So we are going to go here and see what we can do. Very effective. So I guess only Sob is the only one truly. This could work again, but granted, again, defense is not great. But I guess I should learn my lesson that if any Pokemon is in the yellow, I should probably heal. Probably. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then Brave Bird coming at us again, so we'll see how much we'll take now, because it's pretty much not a good fight, it seems. That's all that's gonna come at us. Gonna try to heal though, keep healing. Keep staying alive. That's probably the hardest. For me. I don't even remember how many... 15. Got plenty of time. So fine. No more wasting away here. In a matter of speaking, wasting. Let's see. 2 never steep berries, of course, we all are. How hard are you gonna hit now? Okay, that's better. And then we are going to go ahead and use this opportunity to just heal. So I want sob for a little bit later. Really all you got, huh? Just braving the birds. Flight. But okay. And faster. Fair enough. Taking quite a fair number of hits. But there we go. Just a little bit, but not too much. We really would want to have fire. But we don't quite have that for us right now. Again, since we can, we might as well use it. I don't know if the computer, aka Hop, will use it, but it can just take itself from recoil. That'd be kind of funny. Don't worry, buddy. You'll get it. Well, of course, it's not gonna be effective either, but... well, again, at this rate, with Brave Bird, recoil could help us there just a little bit. Yeah, so not very effective, but enough. Again, the recoil. We'll get the XP. Level up to 25 for Appy. And wants to learn Slash. Oops. So yeah, we'll forget that one and learn Slash. So Scratch is gone. Slash has been learned. Granny Smith is 53. Big Cat 62. GG is 55. And of course, here we go. Beautiful Bunny. We're gonna switch. This is what I wanted Sob for. And let's see if we can actually check out this new move. I can only hope. Let's end a race with the... So of course you are level 60. That makes some sense. But can we get this? Avoided the attack because it's so fast with agility now too. Cheats. Just kidding. Okay. I'm gonna try again. Double edge, but you are faster, so you get to get that off, huh? Fine. We still will get the Hydro Pump. Goodbye. Rip. Now we'll get the XP for this. Happy to 27. D to 54. So, you... I'm going to... switch. The big cat here. And what's up? Pincherin. Let's see if we go ahead and just have a little bit of a bulldoze at her. Yep. Goodbye. And then we have level up for Appy to 28. And then of course, who could forget Snorlax? I did. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Got our superpower. Living on 1 to 2. Probably 1 though. We're gonna get our hammered, poor squish self on, but that's okay. Speed has fallen, stamina will rise for our defense. And we're gonna go ahead and try this. Very good. Only said try just in case if the game was gonna do that thing. But if I chose a different move, the game might have been like, I need to heal now. We didn't see that. Level 29 for Appy. And Hop has been defeated once again. Oof. I didn't expect there'd be such a gap between you and me, mate. 7,204 winning. So, there really is no way I could ever beat you. I mean, you even beat my unbeatable brother. And dun 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 dun, she magically comes over here too. And if it isn't the two of you again, I was wondering what all the noise was about. And if it isn't Sonia. Please, congratulations on beating Leon. Thank you. It was nothing. I'm just gonna say thank you. Taking it all in stride, like it's your due, eh? You're a cheeky thing. Heck yeah. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be off assisting the professor? Up, I am actually not working as my grant's assistant any longer. In fact, I'm the professor now. You are? And really, I've got the two of you to thank for that. I was just along for the ride on your adventure, but ended up taking a real interest in the history of the Galar region. And I came to care for Pokémon even more than I ever had before. Ah, here. It's a book I wrote. I even signed it. That makes it a collector's item. So we've obtained a copy of Sonia's book. The Professor Sonia's published writings. Her new discoveries about the Galar region's legends are recorded in this enjoyable read. I've already got my own copy, lined up to buy it on the day it came out. Aw, thanks Hop, you're so sweet. I'll sign your copy for you later. Anyway, I've got my grand's blessing and put out my first book under my own name. I think you can expect great things of the lovely Professor Sonia in the future, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I expect so. Sonia, Lise, you both amaze me. I've got a lot to live up to here. So, what are you youngins doing here? Here, oh right. Oh, that's it, isn't it? You were putting the rusted sword and the rusted shield back in their place. Yes. Can't just keep holding on to them forever, right? Well, yeah, that's what we were doing. We were just about to do that. You forgot entirely, didn't you? What, you think the two of you are besties now with Zakian and Zamanta or something? Again, you can't pronounce them, but it's okay. That must be at least why you felt like you were called here. Let's put the sword and shield back and say a proper thanks for all the help. Maybe if we do, we'll get to see Zakian and Zamanta again someday. So, let's go and do that. Oops, wrong. I was moving too much, but return the rusted shield. Yes. Zakian and Samantha, thanks loads for helping us out. Took us a little while, but we're back. We've brought back your precious relics and all. Teleported. Magically, they're huge and actually in place, and somehow the shield is mounted there. Don't know how that works. That's fine. So I swear I didn't see anything, but you and Hop returned the rusted shield and sword. Read that the opposite way, but it's fine. Alright, that settles that. Liz, why don't you and I head back? What are you gonna do, Sonia? I think I'll stay here a bit longer. I want to do a little more research here in the forest. My power spot detector is going off. And here we go. Here is the extra part of the game that I wanted to get up to, but well. Okay, I thought I heard someone making some noise over this way. These two characters are ridiculous. Well, you wouldn't be the Professor Sonia who wrote the book Galar, a History. Hello, you bought my book? Why, yes, of course. Read it from cover to cover. Why, yes, of course. I even wrote an internet review for it. Both. My one and awful book was filled with lies, so we gave it 1 star. What? There are no lies printed in that book. That's just plain rude. I am Sordward. I am Shieldbert. We are the Knights of Galar. We're descendants of the first kings. More than that, we're celebrities. New king's descendants? Seriously, what are you on about? What exactly are you two supposed to be? Well, could these things be? Here be the fabled sword and shield? Well, they certainly are dirty. They must be fake. I fear to touch them with my bare hands. Sordward took the rusted sword. Shieldbert took the rusted shield. Hey, don't go nicking those. We just returned them. Oh, do shut up. We only happened to pick up some things that were dropped on the ground. If you got a problem with it, how about you prove to whom they belong, hmm? But there's no way anyone can prove those ancient things belong to. Even if we can't prove it, they are really important to Zekian and Samantha. Oh goodness, such a plebeian, and yet so pushy. If it's really so important to you, perhaps we should settle this with a battle. We celebrities who buy battles for twice that what we're worth. What does that even mean? I, the magnificent Shieldbert, am your opponent. So of course we get another battle, but with Shieldbert here, who has 4 Pokemon and Surfetched, because of course. And level 60, so yeah, I didn't get to heal or anything like that either. Thanks, game, you are a real one, but that's okay. I'm trying to remember. And also, do I want to heal? Trying to think of what's best to do. I might want to see what I can do. But yikes. I totally forgot about it, though, that it would just enter the fight and that we did not get to actually heal. Meteor Assault. Goodbye. D has fainted. Would that be even? I don't even think this would work. But I got to heal another Mon, so see if we can get any move off, maybe? Okay. Recharge that move. That makes sense. So we'll heal a little bit here, but I need to also do this. It's okay that D is down, that's not an issue. Meteor Assault coming back at us, so it's 1 recharge, 1 hit. Got it. So yeah, this is how it's gonna be. Okay. Fair enough. Let us see if we can get an Earthquake, or that suffice. Yes. But of course, after all the carnage once again. But Appy is now level 30 and wants to learn Flamethrower. And let's see here. We haven't been able to use really any. But yes, we're going to forget Ember and have Flamethrower instead. Oh, these are kind of lame, so I mean they're cool, but Phalanx can't really do much, really. I would say. Thinking about camping, aren't we? As per usual. But watch him totally, yeah. Do something. But attack rose, defense rose, special attack rose, special defense rose, speed rose. And of course we can no longer escape. And they can't either. Let's go ahead here. And just because I don't quite have enough to revive everyone, I think. Let's just double check, because it would be kind of maybe a waste. Yeah, I mean, I do. Thinking I've lost more. But I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, it is for the points, of course, but at this point, instead of using a move, I think dealing damage is probably better. But that's gonna fail again. Ooh, also almost another level up. Bronzoing. Ooh. That's not good. Oh, let's see if we can stay alive for this. But alright, what can we do here? Let me try this. See how effective. Should be decent. Half. Light screen. Let's go ahead and do this move again. Ah, extra sensory. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Let's do this again. With a snipe shot. And pew! We'll win. Almost. Please. Stop it with your evilness. I kind of almost want to heal. I mean, not that we would get hit too hard, but just because of the next bits. But I will heal this way instead. And see if this works. Now Sob is 63. Appy is now 31. My screen has worn off. You again. So of course we don't have the one, but maybe GG can pull something off. Maybe. No more warm-ups, it's time to beat your hollow. What's up, Twinkling? Twinkling. Final one, too. Dang it, faster. But that's fine. This won't be that much either, but I'm trying to... Yeah. But enough. That's not bad, but you're gonna protect yourself, you cheap move. Take it like the Pokemon that you know that you're gonna fall down in front of. The game is really really want to do that. Yeah, that's right. Goodbye. Level ups again. GG is now 56, Appy is now 32, and Big Cat is 63. The whites of their eyes. Oh, how could this be? My Pokemon. 8,400 for winning. I took back the rusted shield. To somehow have defeated the adorable Pokemon I go strolling with. You're certainly strong. However, it appears that my older brother was victorious. Sorry, Lise. I lost to him, and you lost to him. Mwahaha. Something on your mind, boy? You weren't concentrating at all during our battle. Younger brother, isn't that the one who stopped Eternatus? Oh, now that I look closely, I believe it is. What a rude child, snatching up our chance at glory like that. According to our sources, I believe she was also present during the destruction of the magnificent mural, our ancestor so artfully crafted many years ago. What a garnished brute, destroying the mural our family has held in such high esteem for so long. Mural? You mean the one that hid the historical ruins of Zamanta and the others? And hold on a moment, Liz wasn't the one who destroyed it. Let us withdraw for now. Next time we shall bring Pokemon that will utterly defeat you. Yes, let's do that. And with that, farewell! Oh wait, stop! Get back the rusted sword! Hold on, Hop! Ugh, that kid. He's gone and recklessly run off. At least you're calm, Lise. I expected as much. I'm surprised that Hop lost to someone like that. He looked upset about something during the battle. Maybe that had something to do with it. His own rival became the new champion, and his goal vanished before his eyes. You can't help but wonder how he feels about it all. Anyway, Sordward and Shieldbert, was it? I think I might know something about those two weirdos went, or where those two weirdos went. Shall we go over and at the lab in Wedgehurst? Of course. I'm worried about Hop. Of course. I bet I didn't even need to ask. Thanks. Okay, we'll meet up later then. I'll head back to the lab. And just like that, we teleport from out there. So they ran off, and thus more of this lovely story and tale will continue next time, and hopefully there won't be too much more trouble. But of course, this is the end of the game, a little extra bonus content, if you will, which is still a lot of fun. Again, this is still before this is even touched, which again, won't be touching for Shield. But maybe in the future, we could always jump back in to Pokemon Shield and explore it. I don't know if I have to purchase it again. I am totally okay with purchasing it again, but it is also kind of funny. But it is technically a separate game, I guess. But at least with the 2 down, all the rest up, we were able to also win, because I was not expecting that battle to happen right away. Should have remembered though. But hey, Mom. Looks like your sweet Mudsdale must be running on empty. Let's have a rest up. Thanks, Mom. Or Mom. And thank you for telling me about the Master Ball again. Totally forgot. So, from here we will go back basically to the lab and maybe learn more about the Sordward and Shieldbert. And I don't exactly remember how long this extra part is, but we'll just basically play it to the end, because I think that will work out. But I'm also glad that we got to this point and end, but glad also to have finished the game, that is, beating Leon, and didn't actually wipe out. Who would have guessed that Sob would have been the starter to be with for that? But it's all good too. I am excited though to show the next parts. And with this, I will also recap on the team here. I will make these 2, 3, whoops, and then right here, 4, disappear, whoosh. And okay, so let's go ahead and recap our team here. We have Big Cat, Happy, Granny Smith, D, Java, and Sob. And we also got our lovely Skyworm and Boo. And then of course, this was just an extra catch to get the watts. But we'll see what this team can bring, and we'll keep on leveling up Appy as much as we can, and hopefully get to the point where we can actually have Charizard. That'd be pretty sweet, wouldn't it? I'm trying to think though of how the best way then also to show. I mean, we can go to any of the gyms again and such, so we'll see how it goes, so I can show the, of course, Gigantamax form on our side versus Leon's side, if you will. But also, cannot forget, oops, that we also have them here as well, them being other Mons, but I I think we'll probably just stick with this screen. Again, of course, they aren't dead anymore. But we will never forget all who did fall at the time that the Nuzlocke was still on. I will reappear to kind of do the same things I like to do. Oops. In terms of another ending. And mash it all together somehow. But yes, once again, we will pick up with this extra bonus content story. Long title, but sure, but I hope you all enjoyed the ending of Pokemon Shield as far as the main story went. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, once again, my name is Lisa, but I can go by Lister Lise, and I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be.